What are performance objectives? Performance objectives specify the end result required from job roles which contribute to the success of the team or the service. Why have performance objectives? They provide clear goals for the individual, provide an objective measure for success, challenge individuals to achieve results, help identify development needs, motivate and engage individuals, support better team working, support the trust to continually improve its services. Linking objectives to the team and to the pride objectives helps individuals see how their performance contributes to the service and to the organisation. Morning, Jade.
Morning.
Are we okay to talk about your work-based objectives this morning? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Do I really need any? What are they? I thought they were about my development and training.
You don't really need them, but the performance objectives really support your job description and what's going to happen over the next 12 months, because it's quite important that you know where you're going and the link between what you're doing, what your team doing, and also what the organisation does via its pride objectives.
Okay, that's fine. You'll see in my previous job I didn't really have any, so I just kind of got on with it, that's all.
Okay, well here at UHDB it's really important that every single individual sees where they link to our UHDB Pride objectives. Have you seen them?
No, I'm not sure. What are they?
Okay, Jeff, we have a look at this. These are our Pride objectives. They're there for all of us to strive and contribute to. Our divisional plans are all aligned to this, our Pride objectives, so we have our business unit plans. So it's really how we contribute to the achievement of the Pride objectives, i.e. how they help to put our patients and communities first, how we get it right first time, how we invest our resources wisely, how we develop and nurture our colleagues, and also how we ensure improvement through effective partnerships within the workplace.
I think I remember these from the trust induction.
Put patients and our communities first, be right first time, invest our resources wisely, develop and nurture our colleagues, ensure improvement through effective partnerships. Okay, so we begin by agreeing our annual objectives as a trust, organisation and business unit, and then we work together, so we cascade it down and out, which helps us to embed our pride objectives as well as division, business unit and trust objectives.
Yeah, it does make sense. I can see now how I help to achieve the pride objectives, so as long as my performance objectives are linked to the team objectives, then I can see how my role contributes to achieving them.
Excellent, Jade. Shall we have a look what's on the horizon in terms of the service and what you need to achieve in your role in the coming year? How you can help meet what's needed and improve the trust contribution? Okay, so let's think about what do you think you could do? What would you need to do more or less of? What might you need to do differently? How does that fit into your team and trust objectives? How does this reflect your ambitions as well as the team/organisational needs? So putting them together using the SMART framework makes them clear in what's to be achieved by who and when.
Okay, I think I've heard of the SMART objectives before. Does it stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound?
Yeah, spot on. Specific. What success will look like, not just what actions are to be performed, but what results are to be achieved through these actions, clearly defined. Measurable. How will you know how well an objective has been achieved? What are the key performance indicators? Some objectives can be measured qualitatively, others quantitatively. Achievable. It's about your skills, knowledge and experience. Are you capable of achieving your objective? Are there any barriers? Objectives should challenge you towards continuous improvement and should not be unrealistic. Relevant. Why are we doing it? Do your objectives relate to those of the team, business unit, trust, pride objectives? For an objective to be meaningful, it must be realistic and linked to the service. Time-bound. What is the deadline? An achievable time frame must be set for reaching the objective to review dates for any milestones.
There seems to be a lot to consider while setting the SMART objectives.
Yeah, but we can do it together. It'll help us say exactly what you need to achieve and what success will look like for you.
Oh yeah, and then I'll be able to see I've actually done a good job.
Absolutely. And as if we're listing the components of your job description, the list of responsibilities and what you've actually been hired to do.
Do we have to do it every year?
If your role doesn't change and it's got exactly the same objectives, then no. But if something in your role evolves or changes over time, then yes.
Oh, that makes
reset the
sense then.
objectives. Okay, Jay, shall we have a look at the appraisal paperwork and think about what you need to achieve by doing what, how we'll measure it, and when you'll need to be finishing the task by. So unless it's an ongoing objective, we'll just have to then monitor it.
That seems easier than I thought. It will give me a sense of direction and achievement, I guess. And the fact that the team objectives are reflected in mine makes me understand how I'm contributing to something really good. And with the pride objectives in mind, it makes me think it doesn't really matter whether I'm in a clinical or non-clinical role. It makes me think that what I'm doing is actually meaningful and that we're all providing exceptional care together.